High FM, 101.9 megahertz of life.
And our weekly guest, Ernst van Rensburg, the clinic manager at Dis-Chem Baby City, is here to join me now. Hi, Ernst.
Good morning. How are you?
I am fantastic. It's almost good afternoon, but
Almost.
it's beautiful weather. When it comes to Dis-Chem Baby City, I have to say that you guys were key to my preparation for birthing and for childhood. Very much one of my favorite things, and I recently found you still have those, are the Baby City, like the baby bags, the Dis-Chem baby bags.
Yes, absolutely. The baby bag is a great gift that we give to customers. If you find out that you are pregnant, you can visit any Dis-Chem or Baby City customer care section and speak to one of the agents there, and they will discuss the process that you need to follow to qualify for your baby bag. So in the baby bag, we have a few great products. We have a few bottles and a few pacifiers also. And it really we also include a few pamphlets that just explains what you need to do in pregnancy and where you can find support. So it's a nice bag also to have. I know a lot of moms are very happy with it. So you can visit any Dis-Chem or Baby City customer care section, and we will happily explain the process to you.
I loved, like I said, I still, up until recently, still had my Dis-Chem baby bag in the back of my car. It didn't have baby stuff in it anymore. It had other backup things. But it lasted quite some time, I have to say. It was really a great kind of help during that process. And as well, like I said, Baby City, of course, has all the products you need to prepare for motherhood in preparation. What are some of your top things that you would say is a must-have in preparation?
Well, I think that if you, whether you are a first-time parent or whether you have other children, every pregnancy is different, every child is different. So it's always good to speak to one of our nurses to find out how best you can prepare for when your baby arrives. The worst thing that can happen to any parent, I think, is being caught off guard if a child is unwell, or whether you need to administer a dose of paracetamol or whatever it might be, and you don't have that product in your home. So there are many products that you can stock your cupboards up with. So it's always good to book an appointment, speak to one of our nurses, and they will happily advise on what you can buy to best prepare for when your baby arrives, so that you are well prepared for when you need to administer a pain medication, as an example.
Oh, that's really good. That's helpful. In the end, you said it already last week about it takes a village to raise a child, and that you need that support. And of course, Dis-Chem Baby City is actually helping with that process of preparing you for those things. And I know I check every now and then in my medicine cabinet. I also check it. I'm one of those people who actually check the expiry dates as well once a year. And then I have to restock some things. But it really is, and I travel with that bag as well. That was part of my Dis-Chem bag, was all these kind of medicines to have readily available.
Yes.
As part of it, because it is, like you said, to know what you can have and what you can give. Because if your child has a fever or something, don't just rush to the hospital like I did the first time. By the time the Nurofen actually worked, by the time I got to the hospital, the Nurofen already had worked, so the fever was actually gone.
Absolutely. And one of the reasons why I mentioned this is that, and I touched on this briefly last week also, is that the last thing that we want is for any parent or any caregiver to feel overwhelmed. And we often find that parents and caregivers can be extremely hard on themselves, and they question every single thing that they do, and they reflect back at how they handled the situation or how they handled the fever, and they really second guess themselves. So we want parents and caregivers to feel as comfortable as possible, to have the confidence and the knowledge to assist with their children and to treat minor ailments at home. And really to feel comfortable. That's what's essentially important.
Yes.
So on our nurses, we really try to offer a service at our clinics, and we do offer the service in terms of a gap. We try to fill the gap between going to the government sector, for example, and going to a gynecologist, because we are very well aware that in our country, our community, we have a variety of needs. We have got a variety of patients with different incomes. So we want everyone to have access to basic healthcare services and to the knowledge and the support that they need during their pregnancy. So if you want to make use of our services, you are welcome to schedule an appointment. It's on our website, and our nurses are more than happy to help with all of your health
Even
needs
during pregnancy, you can go to checkups at Baby City.
That is correct, yes. So we offer
amazing.
We offer 2D sonar services. So at our Baby City clinics, and we also offer full antenatal services. So if you're unable to visit a gynae, or you're unable to visit your local clinical hospital, you can actually make use of our services. And our nurses will do the necessary blood tests as per protocol, and they will also guide you through the process that you need to follow until your due date.
Great. Just before you go again, Ernst, you say we can make an appointment online to book these.
Yes, the majority of our clinics do accept walk-in patients, but of course we don't want any patient to wait unnecessarily. So you are welcome to contact our clinic call center at 011 589 2018, or you can contact at 086 111 7427.
Great. And I look forward to chatting to you again next week.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I look forward to it. Thank you for having me.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
This is Bump and Beyond with Yolandi Becker is brought to you with compliments of Dis-Chem Baby City.
And just like that, another show comes to an end. It was a wonderful show with Karen Wilmot talking about birthing options and what is available, and just thinking about what the choices are. Again, the more choices you are, the more privileged you are. And unfortunately, though, in the unpredictableness of parenting, your choice might not always be the one that you wanted. But at least you know what your options are, and you can go look at the virtual midwife, the Due Date Club for Karen Wilmot. If you've missed the show today, don't worry. This show and all of our shows are available as a podcast on the website, chaifm.com. And so you can go listen to that. Also, not just my show, all the other shows on Chai FM are also available as podcasts that you can go listen to at your own convenience, at your own time, while you're driving in the car, while you're cooking and doing things. You can multitask and learn. Next week, I am talking to an OT, an occupational therapist, Megan Hamann, about potty training. Another very thing that we stress about as parents. I look forward to sharing my own experience with you and getting some insights into helping you with the potty training journey. The world is changed by your example, not by your opinion. Let's lead by example for our children. Thank you so much for joining me today. Until next time, goodbye.